Okay, I think that I'm live as I breathe directly into the microphone. I think I've never done this before. Let's see. I gotta switch off a top chat to live chat. I need to see all of the chat. Let me share the video or share this link in Discord. Let me see if I can see myself. I think I can. Yeah, ooh, that is deliciously low latency. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure everybody's got the link. Okay. Hello, Thomas. I've never done this before. Looks at the multiple player prior live streams. It said, like I've never done this before. Not that I've never done this before. Just that I'm behaving as though I've never done this before. I've only spent, the entire pandemic streaming at least once a month. Oftentimes more than that, but, Anyway, welcome. One viewer. Let's see what the YouTube dashboard says. Let's take a peek at it. I know this is like riveting content right off the top, Just the most insane, off the wall, high quality content. We've had one concurrent viewer. I like there's a little notch on this graph where it's like, all right, it's 7:31. You had 0 viewers. 7:32 though, you had 1 viewer. That's an infinite increase. Hello, James. Or should I say Yowdy? Okay, so I'm gonna stop looking at the that stuff for right now. I changed some of the settings. It seems that Streamlabs probably updated once or twice. They changed how some of the things work on their end. Hopefully you should. Well, I mean, you can apparently hear me because you were making fun of what I said. So hopefully that means that I am audible. Yeah, so I should have the audio capture, input and output captures set up, and then there's, I don't know what I have, video capture device is another audio situation. But anyway, yeah, so we're good. Still says 1 viewer, even though I can see 2 of you. So I was just going down a rabbit hole. We're thinking about recording some stuff for Never Rad, and I was like, we need ribbon mics. And Matt said, we need ribbon mics. So I was going down a list of available DIY projects, partly because that's just one that I've heard of before. There's this thing called the Bumblebee RM5, which is it sounds very nice. The samples I've heard, it's sold me on it before. Okay, hold on. This is a joke. If you were closing loops in chainmail by riveting them at a convention and you are renting a tent and you accidentally rivet the chainmail to the tent, does that make you riveting content? Yes, it does. Not enough chainmail tents, really. Where's that creative anachronism, people? I want a chainmail tent. Now I just had the thought of what happens if it collapses on you and then you're just under this heavy-ass chainmail blanket. I mean, you probably wouldn't like suffocate, but you might not be able to move very well. Something like that. So maybe don't do that. It'd be like a weighted blanket, but like heavy metal. Alyssa's here. Of course Alyssa's here. You have a vested interest in being here, but also welcome. You have the only fan function on the evening. Is the chat showing up on the screen? I can't tell. Is that chat box? Oh, it's way up there. Oh, because I changed I changed back to 1080p. I thought I was doing 720 for a minute, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna do 1080 and see how it looks. So, no idea how it looks. Oh, it's there. It's just very small. Okay, so let me bring that. That looks good. I mean, I'm just talking. we can have that be bigger. So anyway, I was looking at so the Bumblebee RM5 seems like a very nice ribbon mic, but of course with ribbon mics they are figure 8 microphones, which means that in front of the mic you hear things, and behind the mic you hear things, but 180 degrees out of phase. But if you have one, that's neat, but if you have two, then you have the potential to do a configuration called a Blumline, which definitely sounds like an Urban Dictionary entry, but it's you get to essentially it's a very sort of dynamic, deep sort of recording method that allows you to, like if you're in a really resonant space with a lot of reverb and stuff, it can really, let you get the whole picture or whatever, or it gives you a very sort of, nice complete thing. And at any rate, I don't know if I can just get one. And that's the part of me where I'm getting caught up, where I'm like, but I don't have to get any of them. But if I get one, I have to get two. But I don't have to get either of them. But if I get one, I should get two. I already have some figure 8 microphones, and a stereo pair of them, so I can already do the Blumline. It's Lein. I'm gonna read the chat, but it's spelled differently. So I already have microphones that can do it, but I could have more microphones that can do it. I have a problem. It's pretty serious. Anyway, knowing how much time it takes to put non-riveted 1-inch by 1-inch chainmail hours, chainmail tents that's too long and too much money in labor investment. And then, I did a bunch of Blum lines and totally blacked out. I did Blum lines once. I preferred dark mega cane. And then the first rule of government spending: why buy one when you can buy two for twice the price? Yeah. And then, the first rule of private sector spending, which is why buy one when you can make, 3/4 of one work for a while, and if it fails, it'll fail dramatically, but we're not going to think about that because we have to deal with competition and lack of regulation. Yes. So we've got the why buy one when you can buy two for twice the price, except that they work together. They are more than the sum of their parts when you have two of them, because of the ways that they interact. So it's, and of course I think it's funny because a lot of the ribbon mic descriptions are like, oh, it's got so much high end and it's so clear, and there's, low distortion or whatever. And it's like, why do you think I want a ribbon mic? I have microphones that are clean and low distortion and low noise. That's the technology has moved on since ribbons. If I'm buying a ribbon mic, I think I want it to sound like a ribbon mic. Anyway, so I was just looking at that, and then basically that's what it was on my mind, and I figured I would kill a couple minutes talking to you guys about stuff by just saying that and letting people show up. Streamlabs still says I have one viewer. Let's see if I refresh the chat, if anything changes. Nope. I know there's more of you. What does the internet say? It says 2. It says 2 on the dashboard. That is so bizarre. Because there's like 5 of you talking to me. I don't understand. I don't understand whatever. Those couple of minutes have been effectively murdered. Yeah, well. Yeah, for you it just says 2. Yeah, but there's 3 of you talking to me. I can see you in the chat, you know. Well, it's okay. You know, I can put on a show for just the 3 of you, but if I'm going to dive into the old fan function here, I suppose if anybody wants to write something, let me put the fan function link, which is now too small because I changed my canvas size. That's too big. Let's go ahead and just do the old fit to screen. There we go. We'll drag it down. Okay. There you go. So kakosindustries.com/fanfunction. I'm going to just ping everyone again saying, I'm lonely. Please watch me stream. Well, anyway, we're not doing Mad Libs again. That was a disaster. And by a disaster, I mean we went from like 14 people watching to like 3. I was telling a friend of mine about this who told me that my brother and me had a similar thing where they all liked Mad Libs, but it was also the worst performing aspect of their podcast, and they started to call it Sad Libs. So there will not be any Mad Libs. not today. Although we do have an option. I have to keep this one fairly short, so I've got to stop by 9:30 Mountain Time, and everybody else is done doing daylight savings, so I can say Mountain Time instead of Arizona time. Hello, Christina. Yes, I did summon you. Conrad is low only. Yeah. I got to move the chat box so it's above the fan function thing. Where did that one go? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hello, Christina. I don't think you. I don't think I've seen your name before in the chat. So welcome. Still Arizona time. It's true that it is still Arizona time. However, Arizona is always on the same time. Everybody else just goes, hey, we should change times. So for, what is it, like 8 or 9 months out of the year, I have to say Arizona time, because if I say Mountain Standard, people will assume Mountain Daylight, and then I'll get in trouble when they're like, oh, why isn't the how did I miss the thing? And it's like, oh, because I didn't say Arizona time. I've seen a lot of places do where they'll, during daylight savings, will use the ST abbreviation, so MST, PST, EST, and I'm like, no, you're on daylight savings time right now. You're DT. Anyway, different account, but you've been listening since I went to the ASU Comic Con. Oh boy. What was that called? DevCon? Sun Devil Con? Oh man, that's that goes back. I think you can find that video if you go all the way back on this YouTube channel. You can find baby-faced 24-year-old, 25-year-old Conrad in a convention space at the ASU West campus, trying to convince anybody to listen to my podcast. Not much has changed. I'm just no longer in that particular room. It's still just the desperately trying to get people to listen. I still have the sticker. Ooh. I mean, I still have some of those stickers. Do you have one of no, this side. That's right. I'm not mirrored. You're seeing my face as you would see it in person. A lot of streamers don't do that. They flip their thing. Oh, now we're up to 6 viewers because I begged and cried in the Discord. That's the downside of some stickers. Like, you get a cool sticker and you're like, wow, this would be great anywhere. And it shall go nowhere. It is too precious to me. I wonder if everybody was expecting this to be an hour later. Is that how it works? Yeah. Yeah, it would be an hour later for everyone. Notifications are just saying you've released multiple videos. It's not saying live or any description. I have so many of those. Okay. Hi, Isaiah. Notifications are just saying you've released multiple videos. I didn't release any videos, though. I went live. It's possible that something got a little bit screwy. Ow. As I hit my toe on the camera stand. Right, yeah, so, I don't know. Look, I'm never going to be good at streaming. This is just one of those things. Like, you're here if you're here. You see it if you see it. You know, there's I feel like there's a diminishing returns on a lot of this stuff, right? Because if you really dive in and go deep, it's like everything gets 10% better, but it takes all of your life. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not giving you the notification. I did everything right. You know, did I need to hit? It says, no, I'm live on YouTube. I mean, obviously I'm live. You guys are talking to me, but I don't have a button to press that says, like, you know, make an announcement or anything. I don't know. I also don't know. I don't know if people watch these after the fact too much. I'm the only streamer you watch. Yeah, well, that's it's because you don't watch any streamers. I should get a like a little kiddie pool and do the beaches and swimming pools tag. And let's see. I got the notification just fine, but you're in a bus chaperoning band kids. Oh boy. I bet, yeah, band kids, man. Just I don't know. I was going to say something mean about band kids. I was in band, but I went to a performing arts high school, and I didn't really have many choices. I mean, this was actually middle school. Middle school, I didn't have any choices. High school, I got to do theater, so I did theater. And jazz band, because I had fallen in love with music over middle school. But yeah, what was I saying? Band kids, yeah. I was either band or orchestra or ballet 2. They wouldn't let me, there's no ballet 1. They only wanted 6th graders who had already done some ballet. They weren't willing to do beginner ballet. And the you know, cynical part of my mind was like, but if I do ballet, that's where the women are. If I get good at ballet, then maybe I'll be where the women are. But they wouldn't let me do it because I hadn't done it prior. So a lot of the band kids are theater kids too. Yeah. So they need extracurriculars because they're not partying. Only kids who have spontaneously learned a year's worth of ballet. Hello, no, no. And I guess also hello, Amber. I did acknowledge you, but I didn't say your name. Yeah, no, it was because a lot of people had their children in ballet programs prior to coming into the school. I don't know. Maybe they have a level 1 now, but they didn't when I was in the 6th grade in the year 2000. I think that's right. So things may have changed in the 21 years since I was in the 6th grade. Feel like a performing arts school doesn't have a shortage of women anywhere. It did not have a shortage of women. They were 75% of the population. I was just what you would call bitter and unlikable. Some of them tried their damnedest to like me, but it was not an easy feat. And I don't know. It was a lot of we were a fairly nerdy bunch. Some never grew out of bitter and unlikable. Yeah, me. It's salt and vinegar. That's my personality. I don't know if you were just late on that joke and I made it already. Or anyway. Yeah, just bitter and difficult and unlikable. No, I don't know. It was okay. It was okay. I don't need to rehash middle school. I think that I've gotten past it. Yeah, so you were repeating you were making the same joke as me, but Conrad no. What was Conrad no? I don't know what that was in reference to. Oh, give yourself 2 compliments right now. God, I have such beautiful eyes. Who's that handsome man on my phone screen? It's Rasputin. Waka waka, waka waka waka. Good hair, yeah. All right. I mean, we'll objectify me. Good at dick jokes. Who said that? Yeah. So I can see on my screen here. I can see the text before it appears in the chat where it's actually at a size I can read it. Have I considered sending Corin to the lightest universe? I have not. Oh, is a message retracted? I think that's what I saw, and I was trying to reply to it, but I couldn't remember. I whatever it was, I don't think I was offended by it, but it's okay to objectify me. I'll allow it. Yeah. The lightest universe. I don't know what the lightest universe would look like. I don't know if I don't know how seriously we're meant to take the darkest universe, I could read the messages before you sent them. Yeah, well, I mean, I can anticipate what's coming. I don't know if I gave myself 2 compliments or not. Sunglasses and whether it's dark or dark. Oh, look at how funny that emoji came out. Anyway, the remove message was a typo. It said 8 ma'am or something like that. Okay. Lightest universe is just all helium. I mean, technically it'd be all hydrogen, but I guess. Well, now hold on a second. No, because yeah, because hydrogen pairs up but it's still just the two protons. You can have deuterium or tritium, but helium I think is always two protons and two neutrons, right? Doesn't it have, so it's got all that extra mass compared to hydrogen, because hydrogen doesn't always have neutrons. The Lightest Universe is the one where Soundman accidentally turned on every single light in the room. I work hard at putting out a few podcasts, and I'm good at it. The podcasts rock. Well, thank you, James. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be self-deprecating. It just comes so naturally. Helium is noble. You're right. I messed up my joke. I mean, it's look, I got a chemistry award in high school, and some stuff just sticks. Right, helium doesn't bond with itself, but hydrogen only bonds with itself once, and even two hydrogen atoms is still lighter than one helium atom. I guess this is more physics at this level, if we're going subatomic. Hollow Blows may be the best piece of fiction you've heard this year. Okay, good. Yeah. Please share it with people. I have a suspicion that in the next year or two, I'll probably be redoing it. And I don't know. I was in such a, I just wanted to get it done. And I think in hindsight, I want to clean it up a little bit. And try to get it in for some awards and things. I don't know. Move it to its own feed. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Some of I missed out on a couple of the awards submissions for it, but am I doing any live events anytime soon? Unfortunately, I don't know, because the issue is that so we have a venue for Never Rad stuff that we like and that we really want to perform there. It has a good sort of energy for the type of thing that we're doing, but they're not scheduling events until sometime next year. And so it's we just don't know. I'm not planning any Kakos events. I know people in the Discord keep joking about scheduling shows in their hometowns. Stuck on here. Or maybe not their hometowns, but where they live, And I I don't know. I'd love to do a tour. I'm just afraid that it's not gonna end up working out. Valley Bar, no, we're not looking at Valley Bar. We're actually looking at First Draft at Changing Hands, the space in between First Draft and the Newton. But that might not work out. It might turn out that that's not a space that they're they're trying to be very conscientious about health concerns, and that I 100% support it. So I'm not so there's no complaints here about their decision making there, but we're just trying to get to a point where we can do that. And the unfortunate issue is that it seems the world may not yet be ready. Now, I imagine that a Never Rad show or a Kakos Industries show would not bring in a ton of unvaccinated people, at least not willingly unvaccinated people. So it would be a fairly safe event. That's my guess, but I can't prove that with any certainty. Anyway, let's see. We were up to 10. Now we're down to 6. I wonder if I wonder how many of those numbers end up being people that are just like They subscribed to this channel a long time ago. They can't remember why. They click on it, and then I'm just sitting here going, well, we don't know when we're doing a show, and burr to burr to burr to burr. Yeah. Hollow Below deserves more recognition. Yeah, I think it might just need a re-release. I mean, I don't know if there's anything particularly wrong with it. I just want to, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking some things. Because I had more in mind, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably going to enter it into the New Jersey Web Fest. We'll see if that amounts to anything. And if that doesn't go well, then I might need to do some rethinking on it. Although, it's one of those things like we, had discussions and watched documentaries and stuff about various writers and filmmakers when I was in college. And this one guy he just kept rewriting the same script. Like he'd finish it and he'd get it to a point and then he'd fix it and then he'd keep fixing it and then he'd keep fixing it and changing it and stuff. And like at a certain point, it's just done, right? And you got to let it go. And it's better to, have written 2 things or like have written 5 things than to have written 1 thing that you have just worked and worked and worked until it's perfect. I don't know. All right, so in 2023, you'll pay for a private Kakos live show for your birthday. Okay. And his name was George Lucas. Yeah, no, it's worse than that. I mean, those were at least, quantifiable and like finished final re-releases instead of just like rewriting the same script. It doesn't get in anywhere. Rewrite it again, submit it again, and stuff like that. And it's tricky, with audio drama stuff, just because there's not a whole lot of places for any kind of recognition. There's not a whole lot of there's not 100 film festivals like there are, or there's not 100 audio drama festivals like there are film festivals. And honestly, a lot of film festivals are probably leaving money on the table by not having audio drama components, but. Yeah, perfect is the enemy of good. It's true. And good enough is good's friend, and that's my. I don't know. I'm actually I'm a terrible perfectionist. You wouldn't necessarily know it by my editing and stuff, but it's true because I just eventually stop looking at it and go export. But anyway, yeah, if you do like the stuff, I mean the audio drama subreddit r/audio drama, any of the Tumblr tags, any of that stuff, just say like, look, this is the best fucking thing I've listened to. Listen to it, and that is honestly the best thing you can do for me. And for my creative work. If you just because like if you sit down and you tell somebody about some project that you're working on and how good it is, they're gonna go like, well, of course you think it's good, right? Because you're the person who made it. It's your thing. But if you sit down and your best friend says like, listen, this is my buddy and this is what he's been working on, and I think it's the greatest fucking thing ever and everyone needs to listen to it, then that other person at the table goes, maybe I need to check that out. And Alyssa's been thirst trapping people into Kakos. Yes, of course. The best thing that Alyssa can do for this podcast is to sexy pictures. Any Melantha cosplay Alyssa wants to do, that's actually the best thing. But second to that, that reminds me in the early days of Kakos on Tumblr, there were a couple of people who did some video cosplay role playing stuff as Melantha and Haley, and like that was just such a big deal. I was like, oh man, these these people on the internet are dressing as my characters, and they're pretending to do to be the characters, and it was just in one of the role plays they kiss, and my brother has never been prouder of me than in that moment when I was like, look what my brain bullshit did on the internet, and I show him this picture of people cosplaying and kissing, and he was like, that stuff doesn't happen anymore. I mean, I don't know how much that even happens for a lot of the other stuff. I think that might have been just a unique facet of Tumblr, and Tumblr is, having trouble. So good is the enemy of evil, therefore perfect is an ally of evil. But what if the enemy of your enemy isn't your friend? Yeah. All right. It's been 36 minutes that I've been live. Unless you've... it didn't pop up on the side here. Yeah. I mean, if you want to. I don't want to just the headline that nobody reads because nobody cares about podcaster telling fans to kiss girls for internet points and something like that. I don't know. God, that was so long ago. I don't think I even have, I might have a screenshot of that somewhere, but it's entirely possible that Tumblr was deleted. Those pictures are gone forever. I don't know. I mean, I have a couple screenshots of things as I got, mostly just because it might disappear and I need to remember that things existed or whatever. But those were videos. I remember those were videos, so you couldn't screenshot a video at that time. It was more complicated. Could have done probably the right click save as. I don't think I did that because it felt creepy. There's a difference between keeping a record and also just being a weirdo. Saw that back in the day. I was seeing if anyone else had done cosplay. I mean, it might still be there. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Mostly when I search for Kakos now, I just find old stuff, and that's not as much fun. So I've gotten over the habit of Googling and whatever. Okay, so without too much, I think we're at a peak of, it looks like 9 viewers right now. I think we're in a really good spot. So let me go ahead and read this fanfiction. I've had the link up on the screen. Nope, thought I had to burp. Okay, well, it's going to come out during the... No, it's like a hiccup and a gurgle. I'm sorry. I had some barbacoa burritos that I assembled. I don't know if I cooked it so much as I just assembled it. So this one is by Alyssa, I assume. If anybody wants me to use a pen name, you got to make it real obvious. You got to make it impossible for me to miss, because I'm going to accidentally say your real name and then read your fucking porn because I'm dumb. A hickurgle, yeah. Oh, I mean, that word is descriptive and I don't know, almost onomatopoeic. And you have no doubt what that means when you read it. Hickurgle is that's a good word. Anyway, November fanfiction, Hot Boy Autumn. Good evening, Kakos Industries shareholders. This is Corindith III, CEO, and this broadcast is coming to you from a speaker embedded in a medium-sized rock that was just thrown through the nearest window. Longtime shareholders will know that this is how we deliver short messages outside of our monthly shareholder announcements. I want to address something following this year's Halloween broadcast. It has nothing to do with the hallucinations or the monsters or whatever the fuck happened, because presumably I'll talk about that next month. But I received an above-average amount of listener feedback in response to the last broadcast. Again, they weren't concerned about my general well-being, but instead wanted to voice their agreement with something Melantha had said about my clothing choices. It should go without saying that any shareholder bold enough to defend the twisted whims of my enemy will be punished as an example to the rest of you. However, I also gave it some thought. After all, shareholders, you are evil. That is why my role is not just to lead you, but to serve you. What is done in service to you is also in service to evil. I am but one small part in this complex apparatus, and it is my duty as CEO to make certain decisions, not for myself, but for the greater evil. I'm stalling. Let's get to the point. You want me to show a little more skin, dress a little sluttier, flaunt my assets. I'll spare you some of the more explicit phrasing, but you get the idea. Just want you to know, you can go back and look through all 120 whatever episodes of Kakos, and I never once used the word slut, or slutty, or sluttier. Never once. Flaunt my assets. I'll spare you some of the more explicit phrasing, but you get the idea, and look, I get it. I understand that I possess a certain level of physical attractiveness. And I understand that my relatively modest attire only increases your desire to see more. And in this season of giving, I have decided to indulge you. You left instructions in the email? I didn't even read the email. I just clicked on the attachment. Oh, no, I read that. Yeah, okay. That you're legally, because it's your birthday on Monday. Happy birthday, Alyssa. Finally 21. I don't know why I keep telling that joke. That seems like such a weird, like... That just seems like such a weird joke for someone of my age and gender presentation to say, but I just finally 21 every time somebody has a birthday, even if we're in a bar where we've been drinking before. Finally 21. I'm stalling. Let's get to the point. You want me to show a little more skin, etc. Flaunt my assets. I'll spare you some of the more explicit phrasing, but no, I already read all this part. I've decided to indulge you, right? This is an audio broadcast, so you can't see what I'm wearing right now, but I called in a romance novel author from the Division of Erotic Literature to write a descriptive paragraph to help you paint a picture in your mind's eye. I will read it for you now. Our hero sits in his recording studio, dressed in an intricate, strappy garment that provides no coverage but perfectly accentuates his physique. The weight of responsibility on his handsome, broad shoulders is almost as heavy as his huge boobs. I'm talking massive. Titties sitting, waist snatched. What? Titties sitting, waist snatched. He leans forward to admire his reflection in the studio window, giving the silent man on the other side of the glass a perfect view of his cleavage, fighting to escape the confines of his bustier, breasts heaving like two sexy mountains pushed up against each other by plate tectonics. The rest of his body is obscured by the studio desk, but it's clear from the way he's sitting that he's packing some serious booty. Tight and round, with muscular cheeks that could crack a walnut, only further accentuated by the fact that his waist, as mentioned, is snatched for the gods. I don't know what that, having a snatched waist. Someone explain that in the chat. BBL? Implants? No way. This is all natural. He got those titties from his grandfather. Bussy game immaculate. I will also say that the word bussy appears nowhere in all of the episodes of Kakos Industries. Bussy game immaculate. You can just tell he's serving that gorilla grip all day, every day. Yikes. He purses his full, luscious lips, the type of lips you can't help but imagine wrapped around a Shareholders, I didn't read this paragraph fully in advance, and it seems to be losing the plot a little bit. I mean, it's fully accurate, but even so, I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Anyway, I did the damn thing now. Stop emailing me about it. Signing off. And that's it. Okay. Shapely waist, hourglass figure snatched. Someone stole all the fat from it. God, I've never even heard that before. Like, and I've heard some disgusting things on the internet. BRB upping my Patreon so I can make the Department of Bussy. I don't know that I... Yeah, do that. Fucking do it, coward. Let's see it. I don't know what I'm going to say about the Department of Bussy each month. Also, bussy doesn't sound right. It's got to be like bussy. Like, I feel like that's a tonal word in English. I also don't know, like, all right, am I allowed to say it? I don't mean any disrespect. I think it's just a hysterical term. There are a lot of hysterical terms. Man, we're down to 5 viewers after me reading that. 4 people just pieced the fuck out. Either at the word sluttier or at the word bussy. You've got one, don't you? What does that mean? Do I have a bussy? I think that just don't we all have a bussy? I mean, I've been thinking about making the Department of doing the right thing for the wrong reasons. Sorry, I don't. Oh no. I don't. Look, the live stream is for the Ride or Die fans. Oh, you know what? I'm back on Top Chat for some reason. I need that live chat. I don't think I missed anything, but sometimes I miss stuff if anyway. Yeah, I don't care. Do that, Department. I don't think I have any issues with saying that word. I made a point when I was first conceptualizing Kakos that I didn't want to reinforce any of the terms that I thought were, you know, explicitly used for sex shaming. And I knew that you know, I know that people have reclaimed, shall we say, some of the terms, but I'm still a little uncomfortable with them, partly because I don't want to contribute to a any sort of culture that might you know, make life harder for people, especially like younger people, by popularizing the terms again or keeping them in usage. But it's not, you know, I also don't give anybody a hard time for using them. It's just not, I didn't want to commit it to the written word in Kakos Industries, such as helping a friend move because you don't like them and they're moving farther away. Well, I don't know what that was in reference to. I'm sorry. And then LMFAO, which was probably in reference to the thing that I don't remember that was said. I've got news from the division of Bussy. Anyway. It just, like, it reminds me of the femboy Hooters meme, and that was like really the highlight of 2020, I think. Now I know that there's like this whole thing about femboys being disproportionately racist, and I don't know where that came from or why. I mean, I know it's a thing, but oh, such a helping. Okay, yeah, I got the division. Well, you know, if you wanna do that, you can. But I'm still not pushing the Patreon hard because it's the pandemic, and I'm keeping afloat through my other activities. So and you know, mooching hardcore. Anyway. Department of Racist Femboys. I don't want to touch that one. I don't. That one's a $90 a month pledge. You gotta really pay up if you want me to come up with something to do with the racist femboys. I don't know. I find that fascinating. I don't know that I have the most perspective on why such a thing exists, but I know that that's kind of a thing, and that also there's a weird sort of in a lot of like alt-right communities, they have a weird fetishization of people who are presenting as femboys, which I find very unusual. But I guess you know, it's like when they oh man, that's got some stars in it on there. Or just the Department of star 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 star. They can work on projects such as, I think you're messing with me. Either that or you got censored. I don't think I have any censoring turned on, but my bit on incels was amazing. I don't remember exactly which piece that was. I know I did kind of a the men's rights thing, because it was almost like the month that I had made a reference to the School of Social Justice that had taken such a turn. Like, people don't remember, and I think the YouTuber Sarah Zed has an interesting video on how a lot of this stuff was never real, which it fooled me when I was younger, but a lot of the sort of like, there were these sort of fake Tumblr accounts, and maybe some of them weren't fake, but they were, this really over the top, really missing the point, really doing damage to the things that they supposedly supported, and everyone was making fun of that, and for like a couple months it was very clear that like social justice warrior was a term used by people who did believe in social justice in some degree, but they didn't think that it needed to be done in that way exactly. And then like a couple months later it was like, oh no, everyone left of Hitler is now a social justice warrior, I'm sorry. And it was like, oops, well, that's in the podcast forever. Yeah, it's because they hate women and are also homophobic. Yeah, but I mean, it still just seems like it definitely says something about human sexuality that is not accounted for in heteronormativity. Let me put it that way. There's something extra going on there that needs examination. I'm just saying. It's none of my business. The people like what they like. All right. So we're about 8:24. I guess I can keep riffing if you guys have stuff to say. So far you've been chatty. I like it because I can just respond. You're doing all the work for me. Yeah. The 2016 election was kind of a big deal, I think, for a lot of podcasts. I've had conversations with people like the Patreon calls, which I want to say are next weekend after Thanksgiving. But like I've heard people say that Night Vale kind of took a turn in 2016, and I think a lot of other stuff did as well, and it's tricky, like, especially, I mean, I make a podcast about evil, you guys, and then like, and it was also always supposed to be about the unsaid, the unspoken evil, the quiet part, and then you had this guy who was just screaming the quiet part, and you were like, oh no, my my material, it's gone. It's oh dear, all of the things I was poking fun at, they're being said out loud and are being acknowledged and are suddenly not funny. And that was complicated. That was difficult. And even like, you guys have probably noticed over the last, year and a half, 2 years, I, you know, did I want to write about the pandemic? No. So what'd you get? Deep dives on lore. That's what you got. And I think it's actually probably been some of the best episodes that I've made in a long time. So I will say that. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying that. I got some shit coming up in the next one. I haven't written it yet, but I know what it's going to be about. It'll be a fun one for me, anyway. Did you guys listen all the way through the credits on the Halloween episode? Did you listen all the way through the credits, or did you stop? It's important. You're very behind. Have we revisited the lady in the coma? Are you talking about, is that Violet Trudge? Was she the lady in the coma? Listened all the way through. Good news. Yes, it was a reveal. Look, I can't do serious without, doing something stupid right afterward. And then if you're a Patreon patron, you have access to hearing me do that voice without any of the effects, if you want to know what it sounds like before I slowed it down. Subplot about a shareholder being in virtual reality or something like that. Oh, maybe somebody in the chat can help me out. I'm blanking. There was I know in one of the 1980s episodes, they like lost somebody in a video game. If you're talking about Denny, it's been a little while. It's been a little while on Denny. I feel like I didn't have any more clever things to say. And I have also forgotten what I said. Yeah. I'll have to search the website for Denny to see where we left them off. Two of your favorite plots involve the Forgotten Settlement and Forest. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why the flies, they don't bother me most of the time until I have... It's probably the light. The light makes it very bright in here, and the bugs freak out. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the phrase "real deep in the balls" that I think people resonated with. And I have on the drop shipper that I use for the products on the store, I can get stainless steel water bottles, and I kind of want to just have "deep in the balls" on one of them. All right, I'm getting a notification about my friend's birthday party tomorrow. That'll be a fun time. Fun times. And yeah, and Forest is, a whole thing. Simulation is still going, and Denny is still going, although it's nearly broken several times. Yeah, and it's been probably 4 years since I've said anything about Denny. You're tempted to make your email signature "more come please." But you're an adult and that won't fly. Holy cow. Yeah, that's I don't know if I could have that as my email signature. Yeah, evil comes from deep in the balls. Yeah, real deep in the balls. I don't know. I think canonically, No Nut November is denying the turnover of the sperm from real deep in the balls. You gotta bring it to the top. I don't know if real deep in the ovaries would have had the same punch. I don't know. What do you think in the comments? Top of the balls to you laddies. I don't watch any of his videos, but I watch a lot of his partner's videos. I had no idea they were together, and I think that's weird. Because I don't like watching men stream. It's just usually too much bullshit. Him especially. I mean, no offense, but he has he does a lot. He does a lot of speaking and just saying nonsense. I watched him play the It Takes Two with Gab, and you know, it was her side of the stream that I watched, and some of his stuff was just weird. Yeah, incredibly high energy and just can't do that. Yeah, I'll watch Bob vids do gaming. You know, in terms of men. I don't know. And I like the story games. I don't need to see people doing competitive stuff. I just like story games. I don't need anybody shouting. I'm trying to go to sleep, okay? I was going to say that we could play a game. I don't know. I can probably only do maybe half an hour or so more. So I don't know how much sense it makes to get into Cultist Simulator, but what the heck, I'm opening it up. You guys can keep talking to me. I would much rather talk to you than be overly concerned with the game. Okay, there should be music now. Tell me how the level is. And yeah, because I changed the nature of this. Let's go ahead and just fit to screen, please. You watch Foldable Human and No CB. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, Folding Ideas. I like his channel. I don't. Most of the games he likes to play are like, you know, he's getting real deep on like Factorio or something, and that's just either I'm going to pay too much attention and it's the wrong kind of media for that, or I can't pay attention and it's the wrong kind of thing. So I don't watch his streams much. I do watch his videos. And then No CB. I don't know that one. Okay, so let's continue here. Where are we? We have loaded the game. And alright, yeah, of course. I named my character Big Nutto Dick Slap. I was in good form last time. Not at all in a weird place mentally. I mean, when aren't you in a weird place mentally, really? So we got tons of mystique just sort of hanging around. I think one of the things that we're missing, because... And please, if you have anything to say at all in chat, just keep saying it in chat. I don't care. Oh, Alyssa's fan function is now under fan art. Alyssa now has 3 and is building up a portfolio. Nice. Gunner nut. I don't know. Big nut o dick slap. It's just a hateful name that I should not have chosen. But I will do anything for a little bit of attention from you guys. So I don't know, like, it'd be really awesome. There's no, like, right click and, like, just organize everything. Oh, does this button do that? Well, I really wanted that to do more. Loving and supporting you from a distance, Big Netto Dick Slap. Thanks, Eric. Of the Weehawken Dick Slaps? Okay, so we're low on money. We've got the special money, but we can just do that. We can just put that money over there. But I think we need to be doing some dreaming with some of our weird shit over here, like the ceremony, the other stuff. We've got vitality, that's gonna probably go to waste. Are we sick at all? We have restlessness. We have tentative evidence. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got to stay out of trouble for 5 minutes or whatever. Or 3 minutes and change. 4 minutes? Almost 4 minutes. Let's see. We've got the temptation of sensation, which we inherited from our last playthrough, which I abandoned because I couldn't remember what was happening. Maybe I should just take a minute to, like, organize some of this shit. So we've got here, scholarly stuff I'm gonna put in this corner because I don't think this actually matters. Maybe I need to use these for something, but I think they might be automatic. Then we've got our people. I will do a light color coding on our people here. We've got... That's a location. Yes, do that. Play next time. Next month on Cultist Simulator. Okay, so we've got... what do I want to move next? I think maybe the secrets. Let's do the secrets down here. Clearly I have not left myself enough room, but we can adjust. We've got a couple of these white ones. I think these are like lore. Is that what they are? Oh, we've got the way, the wood, which I think we can dream on. That might be the thing that's holding us back right now. Okay, so then we've got this is that. This is our church. This is the way, the wood. I suppose our skills can go up here with the scholarship. We've got another location. We've got... Oh, these are like... Oh, that's right, because we were sending people on expeditions or whatever. Here's another location. The evidence. The restlessness. Another location. All of the mystique. Fleeting reminiscence, that's going to disappear anyway. What does that say? It's too far away from me. Commission Forge. Oh, that's right. So that's a job. We've got jobs. And I can't remember which person that goes to. So tell me. Bechet. So let's actually move all of this. Can I... Nope, I can't highlight a bunch of stuff at once. Can I shift click? No, that does that. How about control click? Nope. Okay, so reason, get out of my way. Let's get these guys down here. And just keep moving these down. You don't know this game and your stream is potato quality. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's anything I can do to make the stream quality better. Okay, so the commission is from Bechet. I have another commission, I think. Oh, I don't speak enough Greek to do that, I think is the problem. Why do I have glimmering a lesson learned? What am I working on here? Feeding my imagination. Gonna hop off. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Alyssa. I appreciate it. There's another location. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Where the fuck did that just go? Oh wait, did it come back? Right, okay, so you can double click on it, but... Oh, alright, and what is this? This is another commission. And that goes to, I think Poppy, probably. Yeah. Okay, so that's on there. There's another book that I can't read. Let's see. Okay, so I think locations might need to go down here. I don't remember how I found the locations. Alright, so the skills... Kakos Industries reskin for this game when? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. You may have to do it for me. If such a thing is even possible. I did share in the general, someone was asking about a Kakos Industries card game, and I was like, look, we made it. The card game is done. I just haven't been able to get my head on right to get some prototypes made and then to get ready to launch another Kickstarter. Because I've been tired. This pandemic is hard work. Real hard work. So many mistakes. But then, I don't know if... God, there's probably whole videos about what to do with this stuff. I'll put this up here. I guess this kind of goes in with this stuff, but I don't know. I didn't want to do the sensation temptation, so we didn't do that. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Have you guys played this before? I think that the trouble is that I find this game very difficult to get in, like, to really crack open, you know? Yeah, okay. Well, the thing is, I can probably paint... no, that's... Might shortly die. Alright, let's see. So we got another lesson learned. How many of those do I need to move on? Okay, the imagination skill is being used to paint right now, I think, probably. Yeah, the painting, but it wants money, and I don't have money to give it right now. So, I don't remember how many lessons learned about passion I need. And, I don't... Because that apparently wasn't an accident, or maybe I was just trying to, do something with the cards I had, even if it meant wasting something that was of higher value later. Alright, we're letting the... So the footstep is pulling on the mystique, but I guess I do have one notoriety, so that might be a problem, right? I probably should have used it to paint. But I also have a lot of mystique to burn through before the notoriety. Oh, here's what he needs. Did I get another commission? Okay. The Count will pay for information of interest. This time he'd like the substantial research on the corporal mysteries of the heart. You need matching lore fragment of at least level 4 to complete this commission. I don't even know what... I don't know how to play this game. I've spent a lot of hours playing it for not knowing at all how to play it. Yeah, so he's sucking up all that mystique. Okay. Oh, 2 monies. Two monies. So, never know. So we're pretty deep in the, I don't think I can combine the lessons learned, no. They are already like the 2nd or 3rd level of whatever that is. Here, now that I've got my skill back, let's look at the thinking, because you add this. Nope, that's not it. What was the, okay, because I need the lesson learned. And it says I need to use this with my imagination skill, which is the never know. Yeah, I don't know if I can do anything with that, actually. I think I might have, let's see, because if I put reason in, it asks me to start. If I put this in, oh, but, wait, no, I'm sorry, do I need to put passion in? Passion. I can learn anything, so... Oh, read sentimental literature. What the hell? I don't remember that being a thing. Never know might be the top level. Yeah, I think there might be one more, but it, I don't know. So what we could do is we can throw this up here again. And we can actually put our notoriety on there. But the thing is, the notoriety is going to last for 180 seconds. Hold on, let's go back to this, because I gotta remember. And this gets like 60 seconds per mystique, so the notoriety is going to disappear, because he's going to have to burn through the mystique to start with. That means I just have to leave enough out. I think restlessness is something I can use, though. Not at this stage, though. Yes, a lesson learned, but it's not. It's at the next stage, and I think restlessness is actually a better choice. So we'll do 2 of these, and then we'll do 2 of the ones that are going to expire. And then for the inspiration, I can use restlessness, which I think is one of the better ones to do from when I looked it up. But the lessons learned can be used there, but I'm just not sure what good they are. I think I just had some time to kill on the old thinky thing. Okay, so the woods. Let's go dream about the woods, because I think that's the bit. Oh, and then the path. Do I have... Okay. So I can use all of these. Which one are we? We're the knife, so let's do that. Okay. Now I got it. And then this is going to... It's after my dread, but I don't think I have any dread right now. And it's not the one that's after fascination. Well, goodbye to whatever those were. I forgot already. Now it wants more money, which I'm not going to do. Dread free. Yeah, something will screw me though. It'll give me some dread at the last second. See, notoriety's still counting down, but I've got so much mystique. It's a smoke screen. And then the evidence. Okay. Passion and glimmering. Okay, well. Oh, you know what? That's exactly what I thought that would do, but I just didn't need to do it. Because if I put in the scholarly study, see, that asks for stuff, but the, never know doesn't say that. So we're good there. We need to just probably study something else. What can I study? Yeah, I can study these books, but I think it's going to tell me that I don't know enough. I can study this, but I need to study it. 2 lore fragments of the same aspect. I can study them together or improve my understanding, or I can use another type of lore to subvert it. So, hey Dylan, welcome. So if I put both of these in here, nope. Oh, with reason. I can study it with reason. If I have 2 lore fragments of the same level and aspect, but these aren't the same level. One of those is like level 1, and this one's like level 2 or something. So I don't have enough lore. I didn't burn down the shop yet, but we've just been struggling for money here. So maybe I'll come up with something in my dreaming. Okay. Oop, that seems like money. Well, it's another 2. I've done worse. Okay. So see, because it keeps giving me glimmering, which is why I think I was making those. So that's some fresh mystique. There's another glimmering. Some stale mystique. And then that passion is exhausted. And there's the skill. And I think we're going to immediately paint again with 2 more passion. These stale mystiques. Oh, did I lose my restlessness? It didn't give it back. That's funny. I used it up. Well, I guess I can throw some other shit in there. Whatever. Mystique. And we'll go with the lesson learned. Yeah, the cult lore is an inspiration is good to a certain extent. It gets you in trouble if you do it too much, though. Fleeting reminiscence, because... what is happening over here? Tonight I will dream of a museum. And how much? We still have almost 2 minutes on the notoriety, but we got plenty of mystique to deal with it. And then it's asking for monies or more exotic pigments. I'm assuming it means blood, but I don't know. Well, I could try to boost my reason by studying it repeatedly. I just have needed reason so few times in this go around. So give me some erudition. Whatever, we'll wait a minute. I got the knife secret and I got another glimmering. In the display cases of the Impossible Museum, I always see an apple white as snow and hard as marble, a golden beetle in a stern box, a coy geometry awaiting my touch, a black envelope bursting with spring, brass opera box for instruments of record and measure, a storm in a tin, always wake before I see the aisle's end. Okay, so that one didn't get us anywhere, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's really low level. Oh, I do have pigments. I've got this rose pearl dust. Okay, so let's try this again, but we're going to go with the wood whisper this time. Okay. And that vitality is toast. Notoriety's working its way down. Need a lore associated with wood. Maybe use the winter lore. Which one's winter? Is that winter? Moth. Oh, the white ceremony. That's the... Because I know there's a whole thing in there. Oh, well, I got a whole bunch of stuff out of this. Okay, so funds. Funds. Mystique out the ass. Another glimmering. It just seems like such a waste. I don't know what else to do with the glimmering other than to stick it over here. We got some contentment. We got the lesson learned. Some stale mystique. And we got exhausted passion. White ceremony is winter. Okay, well, lots more books and lore. Well, we're actually making some money right now, so let's keep doing what we're doing. I'm gonna keep using these old mystiques because the new ones are gonna protect me more until my notoriety disappears. And my evidence disappears. Because, where's the evidence? That's 70 more seconds. I mean, he might just pull that back in. I can't remember how that works. But I think he has to go through all the mystique first. Need the bookstore. Well, I have the bookstore, but the bookstore, like, burns down if you use it too much or something. And then the inspiration. What are my options? I'm not going to use the notoriety. Oh, let's do fascination. Because that'll at least keep me out of danger with it for a minute. Need lots of money. Oh, it stole my fascination. What did it... That's time passes. Stole the fascination right out of the fucking thing. I don't remember. Stale Mystique, my hooker name. Let's see. We need some other inspiration because that got yanked. Straight up yanked. I do have the auction house. I've got both of them. I just... Alright, I suppose with 6, Moreland's shop, let's go for it. And let's get some money. So this is like a guaranteed kind of thing. But I'm already doing I'm going down the erudition path here, so I might need to spend some minutes on that. But maybe we can stack up some books. And I want some money, I'm not doing that. Forget your money. Okay, we got, yeah, so we got an erudition. But we need 2 eruditions to make that sort of lesson learned thing. So we gotta go right back into it. Okay, and we got... I can't read that. The Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 2. So I'm going to leave that, because I think I can probably read it pretty quick here. Let's do the auction house next. And then my... Oh no, I'm not selling anything. So I have to wait and see what the thing costs. And then I have to decide to buy it. Faces who will bid the item at auction is visible on the right. It will be gone forever. Oh, it's a collection of poetry. Study to gain a glimmering lesson learned. I'm going to let that go because we don't need it. Okay, and we got more fascination, which is not good because... Now I can slough off my flesh patch by patch, tugging the tendons free like fibers picked from the teeth. Oh wait, hold on, I can scroll back. Okay. If I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the wood. If I have the right knowledge, I might be able to find my way beyond it. Oh, maybe I need to use passion instead. The waters of the wood run cold and deep, but never clear. Rote memory alone will not take me there. I must engage my passion. Now I drift to other dreams. I see. The sun is rising, won't spare me now. I can slough off my flesh, patch by patch, tugging the tendons free like fibers picked from teeth. My skin lies like a shredded blanket. The sun heaves itself above the horizon with a triumphant battle yell. The light falls like acid on my naked bones. Pain wakes me. My bones will throb for days. And we unfortunately now have 2 fascination. I don't know, does the fleeting reminiscence counteract this? Anyway, so I just wasn't paying attention to what it was telling me. But I'm gonna wait for the fascination to chill out before we do anything else. Ugh. You can eat it with contentment. Do I have contentment still somewhere? Please. I think it's gone. If I dream fascination and fleeting reminiscence. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we made 1 money this time. But we still have tons of mystique. And glimmering. And mystique. And glimmering. And this lesson learned. And mystique. And mystique. And our exhausted passion. I'm gonna just keep going with this formula. I don't know what the best formula is. Let's see, what other inspirations can we use? Erudition. Well, that'll keep it alive longer, I guess. I don't know if that really matters, because the clock stops on it when you put it in there. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I'm going to have the other erudition appear in a second. So what are my other options? Alright, lesson learned. Get it in there. And yeah, we got rid of the... oh, there goes the evidence too. We are in the clear at the moment. We didn't get anything. Let's try it again. I hope it didn't give me a second option and I didn't buy it. I think it was just the one, though. Alright, we need Greek grammar. I don't know if getting... I think we've already done that one, though, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we get it or not. Okay, we got some restlessness. That's good. We got to paint it out. And I probably need to cut this off here in a second, so... Alright, we got erudition and reason. Let's go ahead and study erudition with more erudition. Yeah, I think that's fine, and then I can paint about it if I need to sustain it for longer. Dream passion and call it quits. Yeah, but we did get rid of the glimmering, didn't we? Okay, so I got this, and that's another book I can read now, as far as I know. Yeah, I didn't realize you would need so many books in this, but the fund was at the top for some reason. Alright, collect. We can work with our passion. Oop, that's not what I wanted. With 2 of the passions we still have. Some stale mystique. And let's throw that... oh, we need the restlessness in there. Yep, that's the stuff. It's like 8 suits of cult lore. Oh, okay, so we really just... The air is curdled now. I am home again. This lump in flesh, better perhaps. Okay, so we want to dream the woods with passion. Now I pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes beyond branches, through her though her fingers remain in my hair. I am stumbling over roots now. It's tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. Pale wings move deep in the night. Oh, I did have contentment. I've got contentment down here. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna last long enough to need it though. Okay, we got the lesson learned of erudition. We're gonna just keep pounding away on that. I kind of wish this was just a little more turn-based rather than, like, you know, have every 15 seconds be a turn or every 10 seconds or something like that. Even 5 seconds, because that way it just wouldn't feel like it's just spiraling out of control all the time. I mean, maybe that's what they're after, you know. Maybe I'm supposed to feel like I'm out of control. Okay, we got enough money to keep doing auction house, I think. More mystique. Fresh mystique. Another glimmering. We got some contentment again. Who needs that? Ridiculous. Knife, winter, lantern, knock, cup, grail. Moth. You're missing moth. And forge. Forge. All right. We're sticking to this. Well, let's use some old Mystique. And we'll actually, I'm going to do the erudition lesson learned because that'll just keep it from counting down. Because I might need 3 of them. I'm not going to remember what the hell I was doing next month. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have that turned down for you guys. It was real loud in my ears, though. Right. Okay. I haven't done this game yet. So, an occult scrap or uncanniness lingers. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can't use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look harder. And then I think I can either take this one or take one of these, but I don't remember if traveling is important. And I don't know what to do. Finn, you got a take on where I should go here? The well or the temple of the wheel. They are bonuses. Yeah, but I mean, is it just random or is it like is there a strategy? I have nothing. The occult scrap is fine just so long as it's not a timed thing. I think it might not be timed. It looks like it's got that like level thing on it, but I don't remember if that... Alright. Oh, do I... Okay, so that's... Is that guaranteed then? And I have to pick one of the others? Oh, nope. Well, I mean, I kind of did okay. Oh, I have to... Shh. And then that is very loud in my headphones. Okay, so Furtive Truth. Scraps are not timed. Okay, good news. Passion is exhausted. Okay, and I don't have any more to throw at this right now. Unless I can use a... Nope, that one still wants passion, and my passion is busy at the moment. And it's asking for money. I'm not doing it because it hasn't paid off. This one is a lore scrap. It produces a location. Exploration with the scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the Shires. Okay, but do I need anything else with it? Like, can I combine it to make a bigger, better thing, or no? Okay, erudition, reason. Give me some more erudition. Alright. So, it has other uses. Okay. But I just don't know if I should study it, because I need to come up with the papers for these people. What is the aspect on this one? Oh, it doesn't have a, It's just all the scraps are the same. They don't have a color. Pink is like normal or something like that. Although we've got these 2 completely different colors here. I don't know which one knock is. Do I have anything from knock? I don't think I do. Grail. Okay, got it. Because the vibrant pink makes me think that it's somehow more important. Alright, well, I should probably end it here. Which is too bad, because I do want to play more, but I got some other stuff I gotta take care of, so... We got some contentment there. Yeah, there's our erudition back. I think that I'm going to start the painting process one more time. Oh. But I might not have any passion. Well, we're doing all Mystique this time, then. All Mystique. And we're going to use this guy in there. Knock and lore scraps are uniquely important, but is knock an aspect? Like moth? I don't know. I'm not, well, anyway. I'm feeling better about this than I have about other times that I've played. I think I have a better grasp of what's going on. I ended up in like this really vicious sort of keeping afloat, but just barely the first time I played. But I think I'm going to call the game there, so we'll save and exit. Go ahead and make myself big again. So thanks everybody for hanging out. I had a good time. I hope that you had a good time. And we read some fan fiction. We played a game, all that good stuff. I kind of want to play the game more, but I will try to save it for next month. I've been, well, the next couple weeks are probably going to get busy for me anyway, so I won't be gaming much at all. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. There's still somehow 6 of you. I don't know if this was, good to fall asleep to or what. Let's see if what the YouTube page says. Nope, still says 6. Okay, well, again, thanks for hanging out, and I don't know, maybe I'll do other streams with that game if I just want to get through it and not wait a month in between every time I play it. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Have a good night. Back to the Dune sci-fi series. Oh boy. I watched that a long time ago. Feel free to play and send me questions. Hazy memories of how things work. Okay, for sure. Thanks, Finn. Okay, and thanks to everybody for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening, or if you're watching this at a later date, I hope you're, have a good rest of whatever you're going to do, and I will talk to you later.